Hello. Today we're going to read about how much I love national parks. So we're going to go on some explorations here. I'm Goldie the American goldfinch. I migrate across the United States and I love to visit the national parks along the way. Did you know that the glaciers or huge masses of ice at Glacier National Park are thousands of years old? Do you love our national parks this much? No, I love them more than that because Glacier National Park has the Going to the Sun Road, which is about 50 miles long and crosses the whole park. I can see the amazing lakes, mountains, and fields of wildflowers right from the road and even stop at a glacier overlook. Do you love our national parks this much? Cadillac Mountain in Acadia National Park is the tallest mountain in the United States East Coast. No, I love them more than that because Acadia National Park has 2,700 acres of Isle au Haut, an island with rocky cliffs and tide pools to explore. I love to ride the ferry to the island and stay at Duck Harbor Campground right next to the water. Isle de Haut means high island in French. Do you love our national parks this much? No, I love them more than that because Grand Teton National Park has all kinds of wild animals that I can see while floating the Snake River, like elk grazing in the meadows, bison crossing a sandbar, bald eagles perched in the cottonwood trees, moose browsing on willow bushes, river otters eating fish on a riverbank, and beavers swimming in a nearby pond. For the safety of both the people and the animals, park visitors are asked to stay at least 25 yards away from wildlife. For bears and wolves, people should keep a distance of 100 yards, the length of a football field. Do you love our national parks this much? No, I love them more than that because Zion National Park has Zion Canyon, where I can climb, rappel, and hike and earn a junior ranger badge after my adventures. In the narrows of the canyon, I can even walk through water because a river runs through the bottom. Native American groups lived in Zion National Park area for thousands of years. Many of their cultural artifacts are preserved in the Park Museum. Do you love our national parks this much? No, I love them more than that because Olympic National Park has Hole in the Wall, a rock arch formed by the ocean, where there are tide pools I can explore to find anemones and sea stars. I can also climb a mountain peak to see real stars through a telescope at night. Olympic National Park has a huge variety of environments. There are rainforests, beaches, and snow-topped mountains, all in the same park. Do you love our national parks this much? No, I love them more than that because Rocky Mountain National Park has trails that cover more than 350 miles, including the trail to Cub Lake, which has hummingbirds, wildflowers, beaver dams, and animal tracks to discover. Rocky Mountain National Park has special programs every year like snowshoe walks, full moon walks, and astronomy in the park. Do you love our national parks this much? No, I love them more than that because Yellowstone National Park has geysers, springs in the ground that shoot water and steam into the air. I love to visit Old Faithful, which erupts about every 92 minutes, and look for wildlife like wolves and bighorn sheep. There are more than 300 geysers in Yellowstone National Park, more than anywhere else in the world. That's why Yellowstone was established in 1872, making it the first national park in the United States. Yosemite Park is in the Sierra Nevada mountains in California. Its most famous peak is called Half Dome, which you need cables to climb. Do you love our national parks this much? No, I love them more than that because Yosemite National Park has Yosemite Valley where I can cool off by swimming in the Merced River or hike to see Yosemite Falls, one of the tallest waterfalls in the world. Do you love our national parks this much? No, I love them more than that because Grand Canyon National Park has the Grand Canyon, which is 277 miles long. Visitors can ride mules around the edge of the canyon called the rims. Grand Canyon National Park has a watchtower built to look like those of the ancestral Puebloan people with murals painted on the inside walls. The tower is 70 feet tall. Great Smoky Mountains National Park is in two different states, North Carolina and Tennessee. Every year, over 9 million people visit. That's more than any other national park. Do you love our national parks this much? No, I love them more than that because Great Smoky Mountains National Park has the Deep Creek area in the woods where there are campsites near waterfalls and streams that wild trout swim in. I love all the national parks because they are awesome and I think they might be my favorite places ever. The end.